40 million Argentinians can't be wrong. Well, they can't be argued with anyway. This Spanish-speaking South American nation is passionate in its pride for the sky blue and whites. Never mind they've won only 2 World Cups to arch-rival Brazil's 5, or 1 Confederation Cup to Brazil's 3. Just try telling them that down the years they haven't produced the greatest individual players of all. In decades past, the argument was that Argentina's Maradona was a greater player than Brazil's Pelé, but that comparison has been consigned to history. Now their argument is whether Maradona has been surpassed by Lionel Messi, and for Argentina, that debate is a win-win. They share a common genius, but they have applied it so very differently. One is the ultimate professional, polite, modest and private. The other has lived a soap opera life of triumph and despair, sublime skills on the pitch, a train wreck off it. One has had some terrible haircuts, the other has a dreadful sense of fashion. But the most obvious comparison between these two magnificent number 10s is physical. They're short. At 5'5" or 165 centimeters, Maradona would be considered way too tiny by today's talent scouts. Messi is not much taller at 5'7" or 169 centimeters. And he needed growth hormone treatment as a boy to even get that far off the ground. Both players got big breaks at Barcelona in Spain. After 5 seasons with Argentinos Juniors and 1 with Boca Juniors, Maradona headed to Spain as an established star in 1982 for a world record £5 million. Messi joined Barca through its youth academy at 12 in 2000. Coincidentally, they got big breaks in other ways, both breaking bones in their feet early in their time at Barca. Maradona then had disputes with management, and after just 2 seasons, moved on to Napoli for another world record transfer. Messi has had a somewhat longer tenure at Camp Nou. Both players were elevated to the Argentina national team in their 2nd season of senior football. Maradona had made his senior club debut for Argentinos 10 days before his 16th birthday. Messi had to wait until 17 before his La Liga debut with Barca. But he did beat Maradona as the youngest Argentinian to play in a World Cup. He was still 18 at the start of Germany 2006, while Maradona was 21 at the 1982 World Cup. Both have been worshipped with a kind of religious fervor. Maradona, the Barillet Cosmico or Cosmic Kite, even has his own band of followers from the Church of Maradona. Of course, the Cosmic Kite was flying high in more ways than one. Messi is the Atomic Flea, and sometimes in tribute, Messidonna. More frequently now, he is simply Messiah. With Messi's career still in progress, it's unfair to compare international performances. Hey, it's unfair to compare anyone's international performances to Maradona. While his overall tally of 34 goals in 91 games is well below his club ratio, the stats are clouded by some poor years at the end of his career. He scored 30 goals in his first 60 games for La Albicelestes, but only 4 goals in his last 31 games. Maybe that drug addiction had something to do with it. Those first 30, though, included arguably the 2 most famous goals of the 20th century. Both in the same game against England in the '86 World Cup semi-final, they are almost a definition of Maradona's whole life. One sheer brilliance, no less than 6 beaten Englishmen left hapless as the ball hit the net. The other, an audacious rule breaker, which he described as a little with the head of Maradona and a little with the hand of God. Despite his record 4 Ballon d'Ors at club level, Messi can't match that. In fact, until a stellar 2012, when he scored 12 goals in 9 matches, his national performances had been considered a little disappointing. But since taking a leadership role in the team, he has been superb. Messi is Maradona without the baggage. He has lived an almost bland existence off the field with a massive following on Facebook of 44 million. Just imagine if Maradona had been playing in the age of Twitter, Facebook and other social media landmines. He might never have made it past Argentinos Juniors. Exposed early for the cocaine and alcohol addictions he eventually admitted. Where Maradona was frequently photographed bleary-eyed and overweight, Messi is seen trim and alert in schools, hospitals and at other charitable functions. Messi's minders have managed his media message magnificently. Maradona's answer to the paparazzi was to try to shoot them with an air rifle. Then again, his erratic ways are part of the legend and why he's still worshipped by fans not old enough to remember him playing. He's always had a crazy drive, that reach for the improbable which hasn't worked as well for him off the pitch, but has made him a much-loved icon, warts and all. Messi has the grip on reality, but Maradona has the grip on the World Cup.